Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a classic LEGO Star Wars set review. Today we're going to look at set number 75000, Clone Troopers vs. Droidekas. This is a set that released in January 1st of 2013, contains technically 4 minifigures and 124 pieces, and is based off of Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So here we have the main build of the Clone Command Station. This honestly looks a lot better than the 2022 version, in my opinion, just because it actually looks more like a command station that, you can command from, compared to the 2022 one. It has some ramps for you to make your clone walk up and down on. Now, supposedly you're supposed to sit these minifigures down in this command station, but I think they look great just standing on the platform. Now, one thing I do like that I noticed right away since I built this is that, as you guys can see here, this has weapon storage. Although it's not the best kind of weapon storage in a build I've seen for something like this, it's still a nice inclusion nonetheless, and I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, removing the clones, you can have a better look at the interior, which just, for detailing, has just that printed brick piece, which hasn't been used for quite a while, I don't think, as the time's recording. But yeah, the back of the command station, which has a little antenna piece, can flip down to reveal a flick-fire missile. Now, this is going to be a little bit difficult to flick, which is why they give you the option, I guess, to flip the antenna up. And the idea is you're supposed to flick it, flick it good, flick it good out of there. There you go. And, yeah, fire it at the enemies. I don't think a command station could do that. Feel free to correct me in the comment section down below if I'm wrong. But, yeah, it's a nice little play feature. And, if you want, you could fold these up on the go. Yeah, go on the go. Anyway, let's have a look at the minifigures in this set, I guess. Really quick, though, I guess I could give a little size comparison for you guys. On the right is the 2022 one, and this is the 2013 one. Give you an idea on how much bigger the builds are. And, of course, the 2022 one can only fit one of them, whereas this one can fit 2. Anyway, now let's have a look at the minifigures. So for the first 2 minifigures included in this set, you have the droidekas. I honestly don't mind these droideka looks, because these are the first droidekas I've gotten, but they honestly look pretty good. I think they're well captured. You can kind of move the head from side to side if you want. I don't know why, but it's a thing. It can position the arms from left to right, and the legs, of course, can do the little creepy crawlies. This build is similar to the 2014 and 2015 one, but the only difference being, like, maybe the color of the legs, and then maybe, like, a little thing on the bottom there. But other than that, they're pretty much the same. So they're nice little figures, I guess. I don't even know if you count these as minifigures, but hey, Bricklink and Brickset counts them as minifigures, so I guess they're minifigures. Anyway, let's have a look at the actual minifigures in this set. Let's take a look at the first 2 minifigures, or the last 2 minifigures included in this set. First and last, depends on how you view the droidekas, I guess. We have on the left the Clone Sergeant, which is an exclusive addition just to this set. I love the olive green on this figure. It looks really cool. And I kind of like the reflective silver on the helmet print right there. That looks really cool. He does have some micro binoculars as well as a regular DC-15 blaster. And the detail looks great. He has some markings on the torso there that shows that he's a sergeant, so it's not just the same right there. Although I will admit, it's a little confusing that this torso was also used in at least one microfighter for a Phase 2 clone, but besides that, it's a pretty generic design that's used for the 2013 sets for the Phase 1 clones. Speaking of the Phase 1 clones, that's what we have on the right here, is just a regular Phase 1 clone. I don't quite know why this one doesn't have a shiny reflective thing as well, because again, this is based on Attack of the Clones, and I think the later editions had the black thing or whatever. But anyway, removing the helmets, you can see that they just have the, oh my goodness, the angry clone face. Whew, I thought I'd never have to see that again. But yeah, it's a nice return, but yeah, not one I care to see it much longer anyway. Yeah, helmet design looks really great. Now, if you're wondering, is this the exact same helmet print as the 2022 one for the Phase 1 clone? Well, lucky for you, I can just put this on right here for you guys to have a look. And in my opinion, I think that they aren't the same. They look different, at least in terms of the the black lines right there. That's how you can tell they're different. They do look very similar, but just to me, this one has a lot thinner thinner black lines on the mouth, and this one has more thicker black lines on the mouth. And I guess the little visor? I don't know. Just these little markings right here. You got like 5 on here and 6 on this one, I think, or something like that. So yeah, that's another difference. Like, yeah, these aren't the same. Anyway, yeah, this clone is an exclusive. He comes in practically every 2013 set that is based on episode 2, but this one again is the exclusive one. Taking a look at the honestly very large instructions for a battle pack. I don't know. It's your typical 2013 kind of building instructions. But yeah, flipping all the way to the back, you just have how the build is supposed to look when completed. Parts listing that goes on for a few pages, or I guess just a 1 page. You have a little thing to redeem a code for. I don't think that you could still do that, because, you know, it's been 10 years since this was probably a thing on LegoStarWars.com. But you do have a thing showing off minifigures for other sets released in 2013. Kind of weird how 501st Clone Trooper shows up twice, because in the Ninjago rebooted line, they just said slash, and then the other set number came in for duplicate figures. Anyway, still pretty cool though, nonetheless. Then you just have images of the other 2013 sets that have all those minifigures. Advertisement for a Lego Club before it became Lego Life, and then a win at the back. In terms of extra parts, this is all that I got in my copy of the set. Overall, I really like this set. It's got some great minifigure selection, in my opinion, and the build is overall amazing for what it was in its time, because it still stands up to today, given how the remake is. If you're trying to pick this up in a sealed condition, it's going to be on the little bit of a pricey side, because, you know, it is from 2013, and lately the price is probably going to go up due to the fact that people are trying to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars, and this is probably something that people are going to want to get. Mainly for the figure. Like, people are just going to want that Clone Sergeant because it's exclusive. But in terms of when this originally released, this was a great army builder. You got some nice droidekas if you didn't have them already, and an exclusive minifigure and 1 figure to army build with. Great build. But yeah, definitely going to be on the pricey side, so definitely up to you on how much you're willing to spend to get this for such a small build. Besides that, definitely recommend picking it up. It's not horrible. I don't have any flaws with it, in my opinion. It's a neat little set. Anyway, those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that fun stuff. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you all in a future video. Till then, I'll see you later.